All right, the final part to our lesson about decimals is being able to take written words and put them into numerical form. The tricky part about this lesson is making sure that your decimal digits occupy the correct place value. And to do that, what I like to do is I like to look at our place value and create a blank outline for which I can plug in the correct digits. So I see that I have 75 thousandths. So I see that I have 0 holes in this number, and then I know that I'm going to be dealing with a decimal number in the thousandths. So instead of trying to just put 75 thousandths down there, so I could say, okay, I know that I need a 75, but this is tenths, hundredths, so I need thousandths. So you might think that that's your answer. But think back to how we read a decimal number. We would actually read this as 0 and 750 thousandths. So that doesn't give us what we're looking for. So instead of trying to fill in the digits as you go, this is where I like to create an outline. So I know that we have 0 holes, but then I know that I'm going to have thousandths as my last decimal place value. So I'm going to outline that. I've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths. So the place value applies to the last digit of our number. So based off of that, I know that, so we got 75, I know that the 5 has to occupy this thousandths place. So I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to put the 5 in the thousandths place, and I need 75, so I'm going to have a 7 here. And then we need one more thing. If I just leave it as is, this would technically be 0 and 75 hundredths. So to push those digits back to their right place value, I need a place holding 0 here. And now, if we look at this, we've got 0 and tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 0 and 75 thousandths, reading the place value of the last decimal digit. So it's really helpful to make an outline of how many decimal digits you need, and then kind of work your way backwards to fill in the digits. So let's do another one. Let's do 100 and 3 hundredths. All right, so first things first, I know we have a whole number here because I'm seeing this word and I've got words before that. So that means to the left of the and is our whole number, to the right of the and is our place value. So we've got 100 and, so that's going to be 100 and then a decimal point. And then I know that I need 3 hundredths, so I know I need hundredths. So I'm going to outline my decimal place values. So first we would have tenths, then we would have hundredths. All right, now determining where does that 3 go? Well, if I put the 3 here, that's going to be 3 tenths. That's not what we're looking for. So remember, the place value, right, the name of the place value goes with the last decimal digit you have. So I need that 3 to occupy our hundredths place, and then to make this hundredths, I need a place holding 0 in the tenths place. So by creating an outline and working your way backwards, you can avoid accidentally getting your decimal digits in the wrong decimal place value, okay? So I'm going to write a couple up here that I would like you to practice on your own. So first one's going to be 62 ten thousandths. And then I'd like you to also do 23 and 51 thousandths. So I'm going to give you a pause there, and then I want to do this one with you after you have a chance to think about it. and then you'll go ahead and solve this one on your own. Okay, so 62 10,000ths. I don't see an and there's nothing before it, so I know that I have 0 for my whole number. Then I need 10,000, so I'm going to go ahead and outline that. So we've got tenths, hundredths, thousandths, and then 10,000. So I've got 4 decimal place values here. So I look and I've got 62. So the 2 is my last decimal digit, so it needs to occupy my last place value, which is the 10,000ths place. So we have a 2 here working our way backwards, a 6 here to make that 62, and then we need 2 placeholding zeros to push those numbers back to the correct value. So go ahead and try with this one and see how you do.